Webinars versus VSLs. This is a question I've been hearing a lot. Should you use a webinar for your marketing or should you use a VSL, which is a video sales letter? Usually VSLs are a little bit short form. People get access to them immediately. They can skip around versus a webinar that might run at the top of the hour every hour. It could be an auto webinar, could be a live webinar. We're gonna be talking about the biggest differences between running a webinar funnel and a VSL funnel, which one you should choose, and how the advertising strategy that you apply has a major impact on which type of funnel you should use. You're not gonna wanna miss this. We're gonna dive in. This is a clip from a recent video interview where I dived into exactly what this looks like. Let's take a look. Honestly, ask yourself, if you could pay the same amount to get somebody to guaranteed watch the entire VSL or webinar, if you have a 10-minute or 15-minute VSL versus an hour-long webinar, what's better for your business? It's not the VSL, it's the webinar. If you can get somebody to watch an hour-long webinar, that's gonna be better because you have people paying more attention, more time to indoctrinate, provide value, actually get them to pay attention and ingrained into your process. The only reason people are doing VSLs is because they're noticing that more and more, especially running Facebook ads to webinars, people aren't showing up as much. People aren't staying as long in a webinar. People's attention spans have decreased. Maybe it's not that people's attention spans have decreased, it might be the platform. And that's what I want to dive into, because what we have found is a lot of people are switching their Facebook ads over to VSLs. And even those, actually, if you dive into the numbers, because we've taken a look at some accounts, people who are running even just Facebook ads to VSLs have low watch rates and definitely view through rates of the whole webinar or whole VSL, that is to say, up to the offer. And so what we have found is that it's more about the platform. Because think about it, on Facebook, people are scrolling by like, oh, that's interesting, sign up, but then they might not watch, right? Especially if it's an every hour on the hour webinar, they might not actually show up. They might not be fully interested. They're kind of half interested. They're not in the learner's mindset. On YouTube, what we have found, and these are just the stats, the average between us and our clients on a webinar, from YouTube ad to webinar, is an average of 50 to 60% show up rate on an every hour on the hour webinar. 50 to 60% show up rate. And on my personal webinar that we're running, our YouTube ads for leads and sales webinar, which is adoutreach.com/webinar if you guys haven't seen it yet, the webinar that we're running has an average watch time of 53 minutes on an hour and 8-minute long webinar, where we actually have the offer to book a call, which is our next step, with our strategy team, at the 45-minute mark. So on average, people are watching longer than even where we have the offer to book a call. And so what we have found is when we're running these YouTube ads to webinars, we have more people showing up and sticking around. It's not just us, it's our clients too. And so what that leads me to believe, it's not webinars that are dead, it's Facebook ads to webinars that may be dead. I'm not gonna say, there's some people that are still getting that to work, but more and more Facebook ads to webinars aren't working, and even Facebook ads to VSL, which was kind of that next iteration, that's also working less and less these days as well. You need to reach people when they have intent. They're watching videos right now on YouTube, and what's a webinar other than a longer form video? If people are looking up how to lose weight, how to get in shape, they're looking up how to get leads, how to get sales, they're looking up coaching, consulting, how to build an Amazon store, whatever it is that you help people with, if they're looking that up on YouTube, and you offer them a webinar that actually will solve that problem and will actually educate them and provide value, they are much more likely to not only show up, but actually watch a lot of the webinar, engage, and then take action. I hope you found this video valuable and you learned how you can get more leads and sales for your business using YouTube video ads. If you want to see exactly how this works and build this out for your own business, you can go to adoutreach.com/webinar to watch a complete webinar that we have on how you can use YouTube ads in your business. The link will be right down there in the description. We also have a version specifically for coaches, consultants, and course creators, adoutreach.com/new-webinar. Now, in addition to that, if you want to see results, testimonials, case studies, see what's possible with YouTube ads, we've helped our clients generate multiple 8 figures in sales using YouTube video ads. We work with hundreds and hundreds of different clients. You've probably seen many of their ads on YouTube already. If you want to see some of those results, testimonials, and case studies, studies, go to adoutreach.com/results. The link is down there below as well. And if you guys are ready to book a call with our team to map out the strategy for YouTube ads for your own business, go to adoutreach.com/apply and schedule a strategy call with our team. That's where we're going to be diving in and mapping out exactly what YouTube ads can look like in your business. And if that's a good fit for you, we'll outline what that strategy looks like. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel right here. We're posting consistently with the latest content on YouTube ads and online marketing. And also be sure to check out our Facebook group and join our email list down below as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.